Hey guys, this is Robert with RobertSavesHistory, and today we will be talking about the Lincoln steel cent. If you've been following along with us, this will be episode 3 of season 1, History of Cents. So let's go ahead and jump into it. The Lincoln zinc-coated steel penny is only for 1 year. Okay, so it's 1943, and because there was a copper shortage during 1943 because of the war, the treasury used zinc-coated steel to make the cents. Although no bronze cents were officially issued that year, there is a few specimens struck in error on bronze or silver planchets. Just as an example, if you actually find a bronze planchet that was struck in 1943, it can sell over $100,000. That's a lot of money. So keep a lookout for that. That would be an amazing coin or amazing find that you could find. The reason why they had to switch is because they were using copper bullet casings, and also because they were using copper to make coins. And so they were like, you know what, we're gonna go ahead and use all of the copper, and we're gonna start making bullet casings and not coins, and so we're gonna go ahead and make them out of steel. Well, then they figured out that steel became more expensive, and so they kind of went back to making pennies out of copper and then bronze, and then they went to what we know today is zinc pennies. If you haven't done so, go ahead and hit that like button for me, and we will catch you on the next adventure. And the next video will be episode 4, which will be the Lincoln Memorial penny. And yep, so we'll go ahead and end it here. Thank you so much, everybody. And like I said before, don't forget to hit that like button. And if you haven't done so, smash that subscribe button and let me know down in the description below, in the comments below, if you like these types of videos. Thanks, guys. What is going on, everybody? This is Robert with Robert Saves History, and welcome back to the episodes of the history of coins. And today we will be doing episode 4 and 5 due to the fact that there is little history in those two coins, so I decided to go ahead and group those two together. So first, let's go ahead and get out the way. If you haven't done so, hit that like button and the subscribe button. It helps me out a lot. Thank you so much, guys. And so let's go ahead and jump into it. This will be for the memorial reverse and for the modern day coin. And so The memorial reverse was made from 1959 to 2008, but the copper coins are actually from 1959 to 1982. So if you find a coin from 1959 to 1982, those are actually 0.950 copper. So it's a copper coin, and that's awesome. So, but the memorial reverse right here on your left was actually designed by Frank Gasparero, and it was introduced in 1959 on the 150th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. Now, the penny on the right, which is a 2020 penny, so those pennies were actually made from 2010 to 2000 and current, which is 2020. There were commemorative coins that were made in 2009, and those were actually Lincoln bicentennial cents. And so I'll go ahead and tell you a little bit about those. The Lincoln bicentennial cent was 1 cent issued during 2009, are a unique tribute to President Abraham Lincoln, recognizing the bicentennial of his birth and the 100th anniversary of the first issuance of the Lincoln cent. These coins use 4 different design themes on the reverse to represent the 4 major aspects of President Abraham Lincoln's life. So if you find a 2009 Lincoln cent, then it will have different designs on the back of it marking the period of his life. So, and then the most current model, which is this right here, that's when they, after 2009's bicentennial 1 cent program, the presidential Lincoln cent was actually made after 2009, 2010 to current date, to just preserve the Lincoln head. Like I said before, if you like this video, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and I will catch you on the next video. Thank you so much. What is going on, everybody? This is Robert with Robert Saves History, and today marks our Season 2, Episode 1 of the History of the Coins. If you have been following along with us, stay tuned. We will get into Season 2, Episode 1, History of the Cents, or History of the Coins, rather, nickel edition. And if you've missed the History of the Coins penny season, go ahead and look in the description below, and you will find, for your convenience, all the seasons with the associated video link next to them. So go check those out. and we will go ahead and start with Season 2, Episode 1, History of the Coins, Nickel Season, and we will start with the Liberty Head Nickel. So the Liberty Head Nickel was made between 1883 and 1913. In early 1883, the nickel design was changed to the Liberty Head. So before, it was actually there was actually a nickel 3-piece, and they had a shield nickel before that. I do not own a shield nickel, or I would show you guys. That would be really nice to see. Or a trime, or a 3-piece, a 3-cent piece. But this is the Liberty Head nickel. This type first appeared without the word cents on the coin. So what they mean about that is underneath the V, it shows cents, because this is a 1905 V nickel. If you have a 1883 V nickel, then you would not see cents on the bottom of it. You would just see the letter V in the middle of the reverse of the coin. Some of these centsless coins were gold-plated and passed as $5. Later that year, the word cents was added to discourage the fraudulent practice. So what people used to do was they used to take that 1883 coin and they would gold-plate it, and they would pass it off as a $5 coin instead of an actual 5-cent piece. The Liberty Head nickel, dated 1913, were first revealed when a former mint worker showed an example at the 1920 American Numismatic Association convention. Soon after that, 5 specimens were known to have been in the hands of a Philadelphian coin dealer. The coins were sold in 1924 to another dealer, and thence to Colonel E.H.R. Green, which is the son of a famous Wall Street investor, Hetty Green. These have since been dispersed and are now held in various public and private collections. As they were not a regular issue, they were never placed in circulation. That's pretty cool. I did not know a lot of that history. So I'll go ahead and end this video here. If you like this type of content, don't forget to smash that like button. If you have not done so, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and ring that bell to let you know when I post another video. And we'll catch you on the next video. Thank you so much, guys. What is going on, everybody? This is Robert with Robert Saves History, and today we will be doing Season 2, Episode 2, the History of the Coins Nickel Season. We will be talking about the Buffalo Nickel, or the Indian Head Nickel. So, the Indian Head Nickel, or the Buffalo Nickel, was made between 1913 and 1938. These pieces are known as Buffalo nickels or Indian Head nickels. In the first year of issue, 1913, there were two distinct varieties. The first showing the bison on a mound, and the second with the base redesigned to a thinner straight line. So what they mean here is on the back of this, I have a straight line. A 1913 will actually have a mound that he's standing on. So that's pretty cool. James Earl Fraser designed this nickel, employed 3 different Native Americans as models. His initial F is underneath the date, which unfortunately the nickel that I am presenting does not have a date. It is slick, and the date would be right there. And actually, if you look very carefully, let's see if I can zoom in for you guys. Yep, right there is the F for Fraser, and the bison was supposedly modeled after Black Diamond in the New York Central Park Zoo. And for you collectors out there, a matte proof coin was made for only collectors from 1913 to 1916. So that is pretty cool. That is a short little snidbit history of the Indian head or buffalo nickel. If you like what you are seeing, please do not hesitate to hit that like button. And if you have not done so, go ahead and hit that red subscribe button. And don't forget to ring the bell to let you know every time I post a video. Until next time, guys, have a great evening. Hello everybody, this is Robert with Robert Saves History, and today we will be doing Season 2, Episode 3 and 4 together, because the history of each coin is tiny. So, if you have not done so, go ahead and hit that like button and the red subscribe button, and don't forget to hit the notification bell to let you know whenever I make a video. So we will start with the Jefferson nickel, which is located on your left. The Jefferson nickel was made between 1938 and 2003. This nickel was originally designed by Felix Schlag, who won an award of $1,000 in a competition with some 390 artists. His design confirmed the definite public approval of portrait and pictorial themes rather than symbolic devices on our coinage. So if you do not know who Felix Schlag is, Felix Schlag was a German fine artist, and he was born in September 4th, 1891, and he died March 9th, 1974. And he served in World War I, and he graduated from the Academy of Fine Arts in Mooch, and then he moved to the United States in 1929, which 10 years later he entered in a contest and won $1,000, and the United States said, hey, I'm going to use your design and we will place it on all of our nickels dated 1938 to 2003. And there you have it. That was pretty cool. you will find that his initials will actually be located, I think, underneath the bottom of the nickel, which will be located right there. And there you have it, guys. So the next nickel we will talk about is the wartime alloy silver nickel. This nickel was made for a short period of time between 1942 and 1945. On October 8th, 1942, the wartime 5-cent piece composed of 56% copper and 35% silver, and only a little bit, 9% of magnesium. So, and the magnesium was introduced to eliminate the nickel, a crucial war material. The larger mint mark was placed over the dome of the Monticello, indicating the change of alloy. The P, as everybody knows, will stand for Philadelphia, and this was used for the first time. So what they did was, between 1942 and 1945, they went ahead and put silver and copper into a coin and took the nickel out, so they can use the nickel for, I guess, materials for the war. I have no idea what type of materials. If you know what type of materials, go ahead and leave a comment in the comment section below, letting us all know what the nickel was used for. If you have not done so, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and the like button, and we will catch you on Season 3, History of the Coins, Dime Season. Have a good night, guys. What is going on, everybody? This is Robert with Robert Saves History, and today we will be doing Season 3, Episode 1 of the History of Coins. Today we will be doing the history of the Liberty Head dime, or the Barber dime. The Barber dime was made between 1892 and 1916. The design was made by Charles E. Barber, the chief engraver of the mint. He also designed the 25-cent and the 50-cent pieces, and you will find his initial, which is the letter B, in the around the neck. So because it's just a small history, I'm going to go ahead and let you guys know that it is 90% silver, 10% copper, and that it was minted in Philadelphia, Denver, New Orleans, San Francisco. And that's it for this coin. So thank you so much, guys, for continuing the journey that we are on through the history of all the coins. If you have not done so, go ahead and hit that like button, and don't forget to smash the subscribe button, and turning on the notification bell will always let you know every time I post a video. And until then, everybody, have a great evening. Hello everybody, this is Robert with Robert Saves History, and today we will be doing episode 2 of season 3, History of the Coins. We will be talking about the history of the winged Liberty Head, or as we all know it as, the Mercury Dime. So before we do that, go ahead and hit that like button and the subscribe button if you have not done so. And if you have not been following along, go ahead and check in the description below. You will find every link to all of the videos of the history of the coins, starting with the Indian head penny in season 1, episode 1. Go check that out and follow along with us as we continue the journey that we are on today. And let's go ahead and get started with this, guys. So the winged Liberty Head, or the Mercury Dime, was made between 1916 and 1945. Although this coin is commonly called as the Mercury Dime, the main device is in fact the representation of liberty. The wings crowning her cap is intended to symbolize liberty of thought. The designer's monogram, AW, is to the right of the neck, and you can see that, which I don't know if you can see it on this coin that I'm presenting, but the wings are right there, and then the AW, let me go ahead and zoom in for you guys, will be located right down here at the bottom. So that's pretty cool. I did not know that the Mercury Dime was actually called the Winged Liberty Head. So that's a pretty cool, nifty piece of history. For a little bit in depth, the designer was actually Adolf A. Weinman, and this is a 90% silver dime, 10% copper, and it was minted in Philadelphia, Denver, and of course San Francisco. So that's it for the Mercury Dime, guys. Thank you so much for following along with us, and we'll catch you on episode 3, season 3. Have a great day, guys. Hello everybody, this is Robert with Robert Saves History, and today we will be doing episode 3 and 4 together of season 3, History of the Coins, Dimes season. And the reason why I'm going to do these two episodes together is because, one, they are the same design coins, just a little bit different. So on your left will be the silver dime, and on the right hand side you will see a clad Roosevelt dime. So on the left, the silver dimes was only minted between 1946 and 1964, but the whole Roosevelt dime series, both of these, was minted from 1964 to today's date. The designer, his name was John R. Seneck, and his initials will be at the bottom of his on the bottom of Roosevelt's neck, which is right there in between the date and his neck. You'll see right there. Let me see if I can zoom in for you guys really quick, just so you can see. Yep, it'll be right there. So he designed the portrait of Franklin D. Roosevelt. And then the silver coinage is 90% silver, 10% copper, and they were minted in Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. On your right-hand side is a clad Roosevelt dime, and that is dated from 1965 to today's date. Now, they are 75% copper, 25% nickel, but there are silver proofs, and those silver proofs are 1965 to 2018, and they are 90% silver and 10% copper, and they were minted at West Point, Philadelphia, and San Francisco. So keep an eye out for that, guys. It could be in your spare change and you wouldn't even know it. On your left hand side, you'll see that that's a silver dime, and I actually found that in pocket change. So that's pretty cool. Like I said, take a look at all of your pocket change. You could literally find silver and no one would even know about it. So go ahead and hit that like button, everybody, and if you have not done so, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and the notification bell to let you know every single time I do a video. And also, don't forget to look in the playlist. There is the tab History of Coins. You can go ahead and follow along with us, guys. Thank you so much. What is going on, everybody? This is Robert with Robert Saves History, and today we will be doing Season 4 of the History of the Coins $quarter series. Let's go ahead and start off first. If you have not done so, go ahead and hit that like button. And if you have not been subscribed to my channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to turn that notification bell on to let you know every time I post a video. Today, we will be doing Season 4, Episode 1 of the History of the Coins $quarter series. We will be starting with the Barber Quarter, or the Liberty Head Quarter, after these intro. That's right, everybody. So we're going to be go ahead and talk about the history of the Barber Quarter. The Barber Quarter was made between 1892 and 1916. Like other silver coins of this type, the $quarter minted from 1892 to 1916 were designed by Charles E. Barber. His initials, B for Barber, is found underneath or around the neck part of Lady Liberty. There are two varieties of the 1892 reverse. The first variety is that the eagle on the reverse, right there, the eagle's wing covers only half of the E in United. And the second variety is that the eagle's wing covers most or all of the E in the word United. Coins of the first variety, reverse, are somewhat scarce, which means they are rare. And they're scarcer than those of the second variety. In other words, you find one that has the first variety, you flip it, you keep it, it could be worth a lot of money. So, as you can tell, I do have the second variety right there. The eagle's wing is covering most or all of the letter E in the word united. So that covers the first episode of the 4th season. I will catch you guys on episode 2 of season 4, $quarter series. Thank you so much, guys. What is going on, everybody? This is Robert with Robert Saves History, and today we will be doing Season 4, Episode 2 of the History of the Coins. This series will have all of the $quarter. We'll go ahead and start off with, if you have not done so, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you want to go ahead and keep track with all of my videos, don't forget to hit that notification bell. It will let you know every time I post a video. If you have been following along, thank you so much for all of your support. And if you just tuned in, go ahead and take a second to look down in the description below. I have conveniently placed all of the links to every video of the history of the coins on there, starting with Season 1, Episode 1, History of the Indian Head Penny. We will be right back, and we will talk about the Standing Liberty Quarter. That's right, everybody. Right here in front of you is a 1925 Standing Liberty Quarter. Yes, it is slick, but you still see the date right here. So just a little information about the Standing Liberty Quarter. It was minted between 1916 and 1930. This type of quarter was designed by Herman A. McNeil. The left arm of Lady Liberty is upraised, uncovering a shield in the attitude of protection. Her right hand bears an olive branch of peace. McNeil's initial M is located above and to the right of the date. I will show it to you now. It is going to be right here, the letter M, and here's the date. There was a modification in the 1917 Standing Liberty Quarter to cover Lady Liberty's exposed upper body. The reverse has a new arrangement of the stars, and the eagle is higher. In 1925, a depression was made in the pedestal on which Lady Liberty stands, and that bears the date. On the earlier issues, the date wore off easily because they were too high and were not protected by other features of the coin. The new recessed date proved more durable as a result of this change. Just a little insight for us collectors, there were no proofs of this type, but there were specimen strikings of the first variety dated in 1917. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for all of your support. Stay with us. Our next episode will be Season 4, Episode 3 and 4. We're going to go ahead and combine them two. We will be talking about the silver and clad quarters. Thank you so much, everybody, and we will see you on the next episode. Hello, everybody. This is Robert with Robert Saves History, and in front of you, I have two quarters. On your left, you will see a 1972 clad quarter. On your right, you will see a 1941 silver quarter. You will know that these two quarters are different. The reason is because one of them is made of 90% silver. The other one is made of 90% copper. So we'll go ahead and get into a little bit of the history after this intro. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I made a mistake and I will correct myself. The clad quarter, which is the 1972, is not 90% copper. It is actually 75% copper and is 25% nickel. Just a little information about the Washington design on both of them and also the current dates. First of all the quarters besides the Standing Liberty quarter will have the portrait of George Washington. George Washington, the first George Washington quarter was minted in 1932. This type was intended to be a commemorative issue marking the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. John Flanagan, a New York sculptor, was the designer. His initials, JF, can be found at the base of Washington's neck. The mint mark is on the reverse, below the reef. So, I will show you that now. Right here is the wreath. Right there, you will see a mint mark above the R. There is no mint mark, which means this is a Philadelphia. So, give you a little bit of insight about these two quarters right here. So, the right one is a 1941 silver quarter. The silver quarter was minted between 1932 and the 1964. It does contain 90% silver, 10% copper, and it was designed by John Flanagan. On the left-hand side is the clad quarter. The clad quarter was minted from 1965 to 1998. The proof coins of these were minted from 1937 to 1972. No, this coin right here is not a proof. They were made from special dies with high relief and minor detail differences. Some of these circulated coins of 1956 through 1964 and 1969 Denver Mint through 1972 Denver Mint were also made from reverse dies with the same features. A variety of the 1964 Denver quarter occurs with the modified reverse normally found on the clad coins. So, as you can tell, there is a significant difference in color in date. So when you look through your coins, common change from the grocery store or gas station, take a look. You might actually find silver in your pocket change. Thank you so much, everybody. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button and that like button. And I will catch you on the next episode. Thank you so much. What is going on, everybody? This is Robert with Robert Saves History, and today we will be doing Season 4, Episode 5 of the History of the Coins Bicentennial Quarter. Stay tuned after this short intro. That's right, everybody. We will be talking about the history of the Bicentennial Quarter. The Bicentennial Quarter, in October of 1973, the Treasury Department of the United States announced an open contest for the selection of suitable designs for the bicentennial reverse of the quarter, half dollar and dollar, with also a $5,000 reward for that goes towards the winner. Now, back in 1973, $5,000 was a lot of money. To this day, in today's era, it would be $5,000 would be like $22,000 today. So that's a lot of money. So there was 12 semifinalists that were chosen. And from these, the symbolic entry of Jack L.R. was selected for the quarter reverse. It features a military drummer facing to the left with a victory torch encircled by 13 stars at the upper left of the reverse of the coin. On the obverse, there is also a portrait of George Washington, and underneath it, it shows 1776 to 1976. So that's pretty interesting. These were struck for general circulation and included in all of the mint offerings of proof and uncirculated sets. So there you have it, guys. So if you have not done so, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell to let you know every single time I post a video. There is a lot of seasons and a lot of episodes, so stay tuned, and I will see you on the next episode. Thank you, guys. What is going on, everybody? This is Robert with Robert Saves History, and today we will be doing the last episode of Season 4. This will be episode 6 of Season 4 of the History of the Coins Quarter Dollar series, or Quarter Dollar episode. In front of you is a South Carolina quarter. This quarter was minted in 2000, and a little information about these types of quarters is these are statehood quarters. They were minted from 1999 to 2008. The United States Mint 50 state quarter program began in 1999, produced a series of 50 quarter dollar coins with special designs honoring each state. 5 different designs were issued each year from 1999 through 2008. States were commemorated in the order of their entrance into statehood, which means, as you can see right here, underneath the South Carolina, it says 1788. In 1788, that is when South Carolina became a state of the United States. These quarters are all legal tender, so yes, you can spend them. Yes, you probably have found them in your common change. Yes, they are commemorative quarters, but they are, you're allowed to spend them. They're currency. They have the standard weight and composition of a regular quarter. The obverse is, of course, the portrait of George Washington facing to the left, but on the reverse is different states, and each state has some sort of design on it that talks about that shows you a little bit about that state. So you will find that the designer, John Flanagan, you will find his initials, of course, on the obverse of the coin, and then each state theme was proposed and approved by the government of each state. Final designs were created by mint personnel. So only circulated coins were made from Philadelphia and Denver mints, but then proof coins were made in San Francisco. But then you're probably asking yourself, what happened after 2008? Well, they started a new series of coins, and those coins were called, they decided, you know what, we're not going to go ahead and do states. We're going to do the District of Columbia, and we're going to do the U.S. territories starting in 2009. So they made a quarter for the District of Columbia, and then the 5 U.S. territories, which include the Commonwealth of Puerto Rico, Guam, America Samoa, and the Virgin Islands, and also the Commonwealth of the Northern Mariana Islands. Each of these coins issued sequentially during 2009 has a portrait of George Washington on the front, like every other quarter in the past, and is made in the same weight and composition. Each coin commemorates the history, the geography, or the tradition of each place it represents. So after 2009, they said, hey, this is pretty cool, so we're going to go ahead and take it one step further. And we're going to go ahead and call out all of the we're going to go ahead and call out some of the natural or historic significance in all 50 states. And so that is what they did. So in 2010 to current date, or actually until 2021, they actually came up with America the Beautiful quarter program. So these are, so each quarter starting in 2010 has a different landmark on the reverse of that. So of course on the obverse is going to have the George Washington portrait. On the reverse has a landmark in each state. So this is how it's going to look. So everybody knows that the 2020 Samoa bat quarter is very known right now. So if you look at that bat quarter, it has a significance to the United States, America Samoa. At the very top of that shows it will say on the top of it will say National Park, and then if you look at it on the left hand side will say America Samoa. In the middle on the bottom will say the date, which is 2020, and then on the right hand side it will actually say E. Prudus. Yeah, you got me on that one. I don't know what it says. But so each quarter has a different landmark. Check it out. It is awesome. Just a little snidbit. If you can find a W 2020 back quarter, save it. That could be a key date in the near or later future. Nobody knows. So that will end season 4 in the history of the coins. Thank you so much, everybody that has been following along. And if you are new, please go ahead and check in the description below. You will find that I have conveniently placed every season and every episode with their own video link. Go check it out. Thank you so much, everybody, and I will see you in season 5. And this season, in the next season, everybody is gonna love. Season 5 will be the $50 series. Thank you so much, everybody, and I will see you in season 5. What is going on, everybody? This is Robert with Robert Saves History, and today we will be doing season 5, episode 1 of History of the Coins. Stay tuned after the intro for season 5. That's right, everybody. We have made it so far in this series of History of the Coins, and I greatly appreciate every one of you that has been sticking around and listening and watching every one of my videos. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. Today, we will be doing Season 5, Episode 1, the Barber or Liberty Head $50. On your screen, you will see a picture of what a Liberty or Barber $50 looks like, because unfortunately I do not own one. But conveniently, I have posted a picture, as you can tell, of what a Barber or Liberty Head $50 looks like. And we will just go ahead and jump into it. And it's very small. It's a very small history on this. So I'll just go ahead and let you know a little bit of things. The Liberty Head or the Barber $50 it was designed by Charles E. Barber, and of course you can see his initials right on the neck of Lady Liberty, or the obverse of the coin, and it was minted in Philadelphia, Denver, New Orleans, and San Francisco. And the Liberty Head Barber $50 is 90% silver. That's pretty much it. I'm sorry, that's pretty much it. If you guys would like to help me, and if you know anything else about this coin, please go ahead and feel free to leave a comment below in the comment section. It will help me a lot, and I might learn something new. Thank you so much, everybody, and stay tuned for Season 5, Episode 2. We will be talking about the Walking Liberty $50. Thank you so much, everybody, and until then, let's continue to save history. What is going on, everybody? This is Robert with Robert Saves History, and today we will be doing Season 5, Episode 2 of History of the Coins, the Walking Liberty $50. Stay tuned after the intro. That's right, everybody. Today we will be talking about the Liberty Walking $50, or the Walking Liberty $50. The Walking Liberty $50 was minted from 1916 to 1947. The design of the Walking Liberty $50 was designed by Adolph A. Weinman, whose monogram AW will appear on the obverse of the coin, and I don't know if I'll be able to get it on camera. And it says that it will appear under the tips of the tail feather. And I do believe, if I can zoom in really quick, it will be located right there. All right. So, also, on some of the 1916 and 1917 coins, the mint mark is on the obverse, not the reverse, under below the motto, which "In God We Trust." The mint mark would be right here on 1916 and 1917 Walking Liberty $50. Anything after that, your mint mark will appear right next to it, right there. But this one is not. There is no mint mark. So this was minted in Philadelphia. So Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco is where they minted these coins. These coins are 90% silver, 10% copper, and that's pretty much it, guys. So thank you so much for following along, and if you're new, go ahead and look in the description below. You will conveniently find all of the episodes of all of the seasons with their designated video link. So go ahead and check it out. Thank you so much for all of your support, and we will go ahead and continue saving history, and we will see you guys on our next video. We will be talking about the Benjamin half dollar on season 5, episode 3. Thank you so much, guys. What is going on, everybody? This is Robert with Robert Saves History, and today we will be doing Season 5, Episode 3 of History of the Coins. We will be talking about the Benjamin Franklin half dollar. Stay tuned. That is right, everybody. Today we will be talking about the Benjamin Franklin half dollar. In front of you, you will see a 1963 Benjamin Franklin half dollar, and this Benjamin Franklin half dollar is not minted or does not have a mint mark, so that would mean it was minted in Philadelphia. So the Benjamin Franklin half dollar was minted from 1948 to 1963. The Benjamin Franklin half dollar and the Roosevelt dime were both designed by John R. Sennick, whose initials appear below the shoulders of Benjamin Franklin. This coin is not in perfect condition, so you cannot see the initials, but they would be located right around here. The mint director Nellie Taylor Ross had long been a proponent of memorializing Franklin on a U.S. coin. On the reverse, the tiny little eagle that you see, let's see if I can get it in the camera. The tiny eagle that you see was actually put there to satisfy the Mint Act of 1873. So that is awesome. A little bit of information that I did not know. So thank you so much, everybody, for sticking with us, and we will catch you on the next video. Thank you so much, everybody, and continue to save history. What is going on, everybody? This is Robert with Robert Saves History, and today we will be combining Season 5, Episode 4, 5, and 6 into one video. So stay tuned after this intro. That is right, everybody. We will be doing episodes 4, 5, and 6 in one video. On your left, you will see a 1964 silver half dollar, 90% silver. The half dollar in the middle is a 40% half dollar. That is a 40% silver half dollar. And on your right, you will see a 1971 clad half dollar. So the mint made the Kennedy half dollars from 1964 until its current date. Gilroy Roberts, chief engraver of the mint from 1948 to 1964, designed the obverse of this coin. Now remember, the obverse is the front, and then the tail side is called the reverse. His stylized initials are on the neck of the forceful bust of President John F. Kennedy. The reverse, which uses the presidential coat of arms for the reverse, is the work of Frank Gasbaro, who was appointed chief engraver in February 1965. A few of the pieces dated 1971D and 1977D were struck in silver-clad compositions by error, so which means 1971D and 1977D, you need to look out for, flip them, and save them. So that is awesome, and you can tell just by looking at the video that the colors, you can tell which one is silver and which one's not. Now, the clad coinage and the silver proofs were minted 1971 to this current date. The designs were slightly modified several times between 1971 and to this present date, but they are almost the same. So that is it, everybody. The next episode will be episode 7 of season 5, the half dollars, and we will be talking about the bicentennial half dollar. Thank you so much, everybody, and continue to save history. What is going on, everybody? This is Robert with Robert Saves History, and today we will be doing the last episode of Season 5 of History of the Coins Half Dollar series. Stay tuned after the intro. That is right, everybody. Today we will be talking about the bicentennial half dollar. So just by taking a look at the half dollar, you will notice that underneath it doesn't have a normal date. It has 1776 to 1976. And on the reverse, you will see Independence Hall, 200 years of freedom, half dollar. So just a little information about it. In an opening contest for the selection of suitable designs for a special bicentennial reverse for the quarter, half dollar, and dollar, Seth G. Huntington's winning entry was featured on the half dollar. It shows Independence Hall in Philadelphia as the center device. The obverse was unchanged except for the dueling dating 1776 to 1976. Bicentennial half dollars were struck during 1975 and 1976 and were used for general circulation, as well as being introduced in proof and uncirculated sets for 1975 and 1976. So there you go, everybody. That is the history of the bicentennial half dollar. If you have not done so, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and go ahead and smash that like button. It really helps me out. Thank you so much, everybody, for following along with these series and episodes. I know it's a long process, but I am doing this for everybody to know just a little bit more history about the coins and the history that we are all saving together. And until the next episode, we will be doing Season 6, the last season of History of the Coins. We will be talking about the dollar series. Stay tuned, everybody, and continue to save history. What is going on, everybody? This is Robert with Robert Saves History, and today we will be doing Season 6 of History of the Coins, the dollar series. Now, this will mark our last season of History of the Coins, and I want to personally thank each and every one of you who have followed us through these series. Thank you so much for all of your support. And after this intro, we will jump right into this last season. Thank you so much. That is right, everybody. In front of you, you will see a 1901 Morgan dollar. The Morgan dollar was minted between 1878 and 1921. The Morgan dollar was designed by George T. Morgan, and he was formerly a pupil of William Wan in the Royal Mint in London. And you can find his initials around the neck of Lady Liberty, and it also appears on the reverse on the left hand loop of the ribbon. Coinage of the silver dollar was suspended after 1904 when demand was low and the bullion supply became exhausted. Under provisions of the Pittman Act of 1918, 270,232,722 silver dollars were melted, and later in 1921 coinage of the silver dollar was resumed. The Morgan design, with some slight refinement, was employed until the new piece design was adopted later that year. Now, this is a 90% silver dollar, and you can find them in the mints of Philadelphia, New Orleans, Carson City, Denver, and San Francisco. So this Morgan dollar is actually a New Orleans minted coin. Now you can find that mint mark right down here in between the D and the O of the dollar. I especially love this coin just because of the detail that was put into it, and just overall the coin itself. I really love how "In God We Trust" is written at the very top. I think that is awesome. So there you go, everybody. This is the Morgan dollar, and next episode, which will be season 6, episode 2, we will be talking about the peace dollar. Stay tuned, everybody, and if you have not done so, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and the like button, and let me know in the comment section below, letting me know which coin out of the whole entire History of Coins series do you like the most and why. Thank you so much, everybody, and we will see you on the next episode. Thank you so much, guys. What is going on, everybody? This is Robert with Robert Saves History, and today we will be talking about the peace dollar in our adventure of History of the Coins, Season 6, Episode 2. Stay tuned after this intro, and we will get into the history of this beautiful peace dollar. Alright, everybody, so the peace dollar was minted between 1921 and 1935. The dollar of new design issued from December 1921 through 1935 was a commemorative peace coin. The peace dollar was issued without congressional sanction under the terms of the Pittman Act, which referred to the bullion and in no way affected the design. I'm sorry, I'm going to butcher this name, but so the designer of this coin is Anthony de Franceschi. A medalist designed this coin. His monogram is located in the field of the coin under the neck of Lady Liberty. So I'm guessing his initials will be right there. The new peace dollar was placed in circulation on January 3rd, 1922. 1,006,473 pieces had been struck in December 1921. The high relief of the 1921 design was found impractical for coinage and was modified to low or shallow relief in 1922. After 35,401 coins had been made and most of them melted at the mint, the rare matte and satin finish proofs of 1922 are of both the high relief style of 1921 and the normal relief style. Legislation dated August 3rd, 1964, authorized the coinage of 45 million silver dollars and $316,076 of the piece design dated 1964 were struck at the Denver Mint in 1965. Plans for completing this coinage were subsequently abandoned, and all of these coins were melted. None were preserved or released for circulation. Many defective reproductions exist. So this coin is a 90% silver coin, and you can get these coins minted in Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. So there you have it, guys. This is a 1934 peace dollar in front of you. Thank you so much for following along with us, and we will catch you guys in episode 3 when we talk about the Eisenhower dollar. Thank you so much, everybody. Have a great day. Hello, everybody. This is Robert with Robert Saves History, and today